I'm now going to correct the colors for my fill and also my text within my form fields. And I'm also going to explain the relationship between JavaScript and your form. So we'll kind of cover both of those topics at the same time. Let me move over to the hand and let's take a look at what our form fields are doing now. If I click inside of it, you can see I get the aqua color I wanted originally that wasn't working in my previous example. I also have the text color working correctly. And if I go back to day of the week, it's working in this field also. So this is a completed file. I'll go ahead and save this as complete. And save that. So there's our perfect version of the format RGB file. Now what I want you to do is watch what happens when I try and modify a few things. So my fill color is aqua right now. Let's take a look at those properties. I'll select the object, double click, and if I go out to the custom area within format, I can edit my text. Over in the appearance tab, notice I have it set to aqua. So I'm going to go over to the format. I'm going to click the edit button and I'm going to remove this fill color. And I'll just cut that so that I can put it back in if I want to. Now I'll click OK, click close, and let me retest my form. So I completely removed the fill color within JavaScript. When I click within this form field, notice it's aqua, and I just removed that from JavaScript. So that doesn't really make sense. Let me show you why that happened. Because this can get a bit confusing if you start playing with your colors as you're setting that fill. I'm going to go back to the select object, double click this field. If I look in this, I do not have a fill. So where is that fill color coming from? Well, it's actually coming from what JavaScript did previously, and that is JavaScript and this formatting went over to the appearance tab and changed the fill color for this field. So it's still showing up as aqua, even though I don't have anything in the format area. So what I need to do is change this, and I'll say no color. I don't have it over here, so I'm not going to have an issue changing it. Now I'll close. Let me test this. When I click inside, you can see the aqua is completely gone. Now let me go back. I'll select the object, and I'm going to keep this fill color as no color, go back to the format, click edit, and I will paste this information right back in. So this is the piece that turned it aqua. Let me click OK. I'll close it up and let's preview. Put my cursor in it, you can see it's now aqua once again. So JavaScript changed the information within my appearance tab for this form field. So we're literally writing scripts to modify the properties for a field. And those properties are right here. So notice I had it set to no color. When I went in, this JavaScript script here told the appearance tab set the fill color to aqua. And that's actually how the JavaScript is triggering this to turn aqua. It's changing the properties for the field, and this text field properties shows you what those properties are. So that's just a little bit more information on working with form fields. So this one is aqua, and that color was set using JavaScript. This one is already set to aqua, so both form fields are working correctly. So if you start changing the colors in your form fields within your JavaScript, make sure you go back to that Appearance tab and remove the color that your first JavaScript run changed it to, set it back to no color. Then when you modify your JavaScript, it is able to reset it back to the color you want, the new color. So that's a little bit more information about modifying properties of form fields and objects within a PDF document using JavaScript.